Nothing good about it, huh? So that's Aaron's first words talking about his shop. So Aaron,
Yeah.
now that we're down here,
Yeah.
why don't you show people what your shop is now that you've recently moved in and not set it up yet.
Yes.
And while you're taking us around, let's talk about what it's going to be, because you're now confronted with an open space that you get to turn into a fantastic shop.
I am glad to finally have more than 7 feet headroom and columns everywhere, all that kind of stuff. So I have about a 16.5 square foot building or room here. It's underneath the rest of the house, so I'm thinking of doing some pretty extensive soundproofing and insulation, that kind of thing. But it's really a blank slate. I've got, of course, everything that I've ever owned is in boxes and still packed up from the move and just kind of crammed in here for right now. But the one thing I did do before we moved in, I put down a wood floor, or an OSB floor, so I have that to work with. But the rest of
It's a very nice floor, by the way.
Thank you very much. I'll throw some paint on it eventually, so you're not seeing all the OSB. But plans for the rest of it include I'll probably strip the drywall that's on the ceiling. There's not a lot of insulation down here, so I'll insulate and air seal and probably do a little bit of soundproofing, so I can be down here after the kids go to bed and seal things up pretty well, and then probably put plywood on the walls so I can screw everything anywhere, anything everywhere, how they say.
Yeah, this lower half that's white, that's CMU block, right?
Yep, so there's some parts of it that are actually underground. The lot sort of slopes away down here, so over here I'm only about a foot underground. Actually, I do have some double doors that go out to the yard, so that would be great for moving furniture in and out. And then over in the back corner there, it's pretty much at ground level, so the lot slopes up that way. So I think we've got it waterproof. There were signs that it was wet at some point. You can hear the I don't know if it'll come through, but you can hear the chaos from the family upstairs. So I think the soundproofing is so I don't bother them, but it could be the other way tonight. Sure.
Just turn the router on, you will hear them.
Exactly. Just put the earmuffs on. So. I don't really know how to use the space. I'm focused more on the envelope of it. And,
okay.
There's no electrical in here yet, so other than the lighting. So.
Do you have a plan for electric and lighting?
I'm going to try and do the insulation and the soundproofing. So I'm probably going to run surface electrical on top of everything once the walls are all sealed up, so I don't have any holes and penetrations. But I'll need some 220 for some of the bigger tools. And
is the room anywhere near your electric service, or is running 220 going to be a chore?
It's just through that wall basically is the crawl space. So getting to the other side of that wall is going to be very easy. Okay. This I'm sort of waving over here. This is a bathroom actually in the shop, which is a nice luxury, and then it goes out to the rest of the house. But that's pretty much this is the only thing on this level of the house. So yeah, running the electrical probably won't be that bad. Probably try to do dust collection finally, do a cyclone. I have everything from the previous shop is on wheels, so I'll maintain that. It's still a fairly compact space. It's 16 feet square, 16.5 feet square, so it's 300 something square feet. I'll probably just. I have no idea if this is really going to happen, but I'm thinking lumber over here, plywood up on end, lumber rack sort of up on this area. The bench over here in this area, and then just cram the wall with all the mobile carts and power tools, and
try to have the natural light as close to the bench as we can.
Yeah, so the windows that you're looking at now kind of face north, so they say that's what you want. So hopefully I'll be able to leave the bench. I have this bench that assembles and breaks down into pieces.
And I believe you've got. Was it just a discussion, or do you actually have a video on the bench that you did with Mark when he was doing the guild bench?
It was, when he did his guild build bench-crafted bench, one of the early videos, Tom Iavino did one, and then I did one to kind of giving a tour. So there's a video that has the details of the bench.
It's a great bench.
Thank you. Yeah, it works very well. It's just a couple LVL beams that are pretty light. They're about 45 pounds each, so I can manhandle them around. And they sit on a couple mobile bases that are built in. So this is actually one of them. I flip the planer down and throw the beams up on top of that. The planer does double duty. It weighs down the bench, and then the little holes here just index the top.
Okay.
So and I've got another one stuck under there, so you can roll it out of the way and it saves room. So. Well, that's it. It's just a humble one-man shop. Nothing special. I'm happy to have it though. Last shop before we moved was a one-car garage. I had a car in it.
That makes it hard.
Yeah.
I'm living in a one-car garage, and it's not the best, but it's workable.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't want to share it with a car.
Well, and the houses. This house was built in 1928, but this extension is newer. The last house was, the ceilings were like right here, and big posts like every 4 feet, so right where you didn't want them. So it'll be a working process. It'll take me a while to get the shop back together, but I'm looking forward to it.
Looks like a great space. I think it's going to be a nice shop.
Yeah, thanks. You have to come back and see it when it's done.
We will.
Come back to Atlanta. The good news, the absolute good news, is I'm about 2 blocks from Highland Woodworking, so I've kind of stopped buying tools because it's so easy just to, if you need something for a project, just go down the street and grab a coffee and a Lee Nielsen plane.
Sounds like you need a project then.
Yes. Well, I might build some chairs after this class we did today.
Excellent.
Never know.
Excellent. Well, thanks for sharing your shop, Aaron.
No problem. Thanks.